Ben, listen, here's a great way to start. A Forza Horizon 6 video. That's nice. Welcome to this new Forza Horizon 6 video, in which we're going to test today's new clunker. Since indeed, on the Forza Horizon 6 car pass, the developers have just added a new oddity, the new Honda Z, a car that you can actually get, well, through the season pass, which, as a reminder, is a paid DLC. So, let's see how it turns out. It's true that maybe the car will be cool to drive, maybe it'll be cool performance-wise with upgrades and everything that comes with it. But clearly, what needs to be said, at least that's what I think, and you can tell me what you think about it in the comments, is that the cars in the car pass. Sometimes they're cool, but sometimes they're really not appealing. You know, when you look at what we got in Season 3, among the car pass cars, the paid DLC cars, this is what we got. It's really not that amazing. We have the Prius, which is funny, but it's not exactly a dream car either. We got the Nissan Patrol, which is a piece of junk. And it has to be said, and then we got, I don't even remember what, a fourth vehicle that was just, okay, even if it didn't really stand out to me, proof is I kind of forgot about it. Anyway, yeah, in the car pass, they just added the Honda Z, a small car. Ooh, that's kind of weird to drive, really. It's part of the K-car category. Actually, it's one of the first K-cars that was launched back in the day in Japan. I think that's the main reason why it was picked for Forza. Horizon 6, it's because it's kind of a legendary car for that. Yeah, the first, let's say, Japanese microcar. We're talking about a car that originally is in D-Class, so the worst performance category in the game. We have an engine that's straight out of motorcycles. I think it's an engine that Honda used back in the day. On the N600, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Well, maybe not on this version, because I think the N600 engine is on the bigger version of the Honda Z. Here, we really have the very first version. It's a 350 cubic centimeter engine we have here. So actually, it's more of a scooter engine than a motorcycle engine. Small engine with just 35 horsepower. Not much, right? Top speed is 130 kilometers per hour and 0 to 100. I'll try to let you guess in the next few seconds, haha, in the comments. How long does it take to go from 0 to 100? I showed an acceleration run. Let's compare it in the game and real life so you can see the incredible performance. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's shift to third gear. Let's shift to fourth gear. There we go. We're at 100 kilometers per hour. The game says it takes 27 seconds to go from 0 to 100. So, I don't know if it really took us 27 seconds. I feel like it was a little less than that when driving it in open world, like we just did. But I think it's at least 15 seconds, maybe even more than that, to go from 0 to 100, which means it's not blazing fast. So, yeah, it's not very powerful, but like I said, the car is very light, since we're talking about a car that weighs 530 kilos. So, well, if we can upgrade it well, if we can put a big crazy engine in it, that could be fun. Otherwise, well, it's not going to be amazing. The car actually has a 4-speed gearbox, so right now, I'm at full throttle, like I'm maxed out here. Well, as for the looks, it's up to you to tell me what you think in the comments. There are some things that work, like the back of the car, that's fine. Actually, what's weird is its profile. Like, seriously. It looks like a part is missing, like, I don't know if the front should be longer or the back, but it's super weird. So, in terms of pure driving, the car isn't horrible to drive. It's a bit sluggish, but since it's really slow, honestly, it's not that much of a problem. It's so slow that you can't really mess around with it, honestly. Alright, let's see what we can do with upgrades and customizations. Maybe there are some crazy things we can add, I hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a disappointing car. Just a reminder, in case you're interested in this car and want to buy the car pass for Forza Horizon 6, yeah, we saw the DB7 GT, which was pretty nice. Just a reminder, if you're interested in this car pass for Forza Horizon 6 and all these cars, there really are some cool cars in the car pass, like the Gamera, for example. The car pass is cheaper if you buy the premium through my instant Gling link, which you'll find below this video. You can save 50 euros on the purchase of Forza Horizon 6 premiums. I'll pin the link in a comment, just in case. Let's avoid spoilers for now and save them for the end to check for surprises. There's a bit of customization, but it's the usual, you know, it's the Forza customization that's kind of lame. You can add mud flaps. We can put it on. It's front-wheel drive? I thought it was rear-wheel. We can switch it to rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. Okay. And then we can put a huge turbo on it that boosts the power from 35 to 43 horsepower. Now that's no joke. So we're going to, well, I think we're going to try several setups. We're going to test ourselves in several ways. there's the noise, you know. Several setups to see what it can do. Honestly, it's silly, but the car has almost 250 horsepower. 230, sorry. Nearly 240. With the weight improvements, we'll have a strong power-to-weight ratio at 520 kilos and 230 horsepower. Honestly, that would be incredible. I think it would be an absolutely crazy car in terms of performance. But on Forza, well, it's good, but it's average. Alright, let's go. We're going to test it, knowing that the car can still go up to S1 class in stock form. Well, but no, not stock. Only with upgrades, not with a swap or drivetrain swap. That's something I didn't do here. But still, we're at the top of A class. Because, indeed, the car reaches the top of A class. We're at, 230 horsepower, slick tires. The only thing I didn't upgrade for this setup was the rear tire width. I left it at an intermediate value instead of maxing it out. We still have a good power-to-weight ratio, but now the car is surprisingly cool to drive. Like, it goes everywhere. The only annoying thing is that the front-wheel drive car can't handle all the power. However, the chassis is exceptional. It honestly feels like driving a go-kart. The car is very small and brakes well. It accelerates pretty well once it gets going. And then, you saw how it handles corners. It's a bit absurd though. So, the steering angle... It's completely insane. I didn't expect it to be this broken. Remember, we're facing AIs, probably on expert difficulty. So, this isn't the most extreme level, but it's still pretty tough already. And with the steering wheel, because we're driving with a steering wheel, even if you can't see it in the video, you might be able to hear it with the paddles. We can completely outdrive the AIs without any problem. However, in my opinion, the top speed isn't going to be great. And you see, it still spins the tires a lot. As long as the turbo doesn't kick in, it's fine. But if you get high in the revs and the turbo kicks in, even in 5th gear, you see, it struggles a bit to put the power down. So, I can't wait to see. On one hand, I'm looking forward to seeing what swaps will be available for this car. On the other hand, it's sure to be too powerful. Because right now, with 200 horsepower, it's already at the limit. In my opinion, we'll see. I think the devs will add swaps with 600 to 700 horsepower, like the classic Rally Turbo or motorcycle engines. I don't really know how that's gonna turn out. We'll see. But anyway, 220 kilometers per hour. It's gonna be hard to go faster than that with the setup we have here. Because, well, the car just isn't powerful enough, actually. Yeah, it's the Forza physics. It's a bit weird sometimes. I think on a pure downhill straight, it could reach 250, but here, in this situation, 230 would already be pretty good. So, very maneuverable, that's for sure. In my opinion, on small tracks, in the lower categories like DCB, on small tracks like time trial circuits, it must be a freaking rocket. Alright, so, do we have any swaps? Yeah, we actually have quite a few. Obviously, motorcycle engines, 4 cylinders coming from I don't even know where. Motorcycle engine again, motorcycle engine, motorcycle engine. I can't remember which is craziest, but I think it's the 1.1 liter one, which offers the most power, if I remember correctly. It's an engine that puts out 700 horsepower, I think. And the car actually goes up to S2, maybe even into R class, actually. We won't be far off with this setup. Yeah, we're going up. It's nonsense. This is ridiculous. Indeed, we're moving up to R class with a beater like this. Can't wait to see how it drives. I don't think we can get any better than this when it comes to swaps. They're all in that range. All the motorcycle engines you see, they're between 500 and 700 horsepower. So yeah, that's already pretty good. Alright, we'll see how it goes when driving. So then, it's true that the advantage here is that the game only puts us against cars from the same category. Whoa. Whoa. Only cars from the same category of car. So that means the cars they call eclectic, or whatever. Basically, let's say it's all the little Japanese shitboxes. Damn, the braking, what the hell? Wow, it's weird to drive, guys. At the same time, we should have expected it, right? Of course, something this small with that much power, it was bound to be, wow, it's hell. It's hell to drive. It sways, actually. It's like, I don't remember which car we tested that did the same thing. No, driving like this is an abomination. It sways, actually, in the corners when you turn too hard. A bit like the Reliant Robin, but not nearly as bad. I know we tested another Japanese car like this in the game that did kind of the same thing. It's a bit weird. But, well, turn after turn, you get used to it. But don't think that just because this car moves up to R class, it's always going to stay in R class. It's still a junker. On top of that, it accelerates really fast, but it doesn't have any top speed. I briefly checked the car tuning page. It's not great, you know? I think it's 340 kilometers per hour. So, it's not impressive for a car like this. I think, well, it's a car for trolling. In my opinion, it's a car to add to the game for its historical value. But I don't think that in terms of pure gameplay. Well, it's fun to drive, you know what I mean, but it's nothing special either. So you see, 300 is reached pretty quickly, but after that, with this engine, yeah, it drops off a bit. So, well, it's up to you to tell me what you think in the comments. On one hand, it's fun to drive. It's better than I thought. On the other hand, well, weren't there like 4 other car models that could have been better in this season pass so far to make the players who paid for it a bit happier? Well, I think so. There you go. So, well, in any case, don't hesitate to leave a like, subscribe for the next videos, follow me on Twitch for the upcoming live streams, use your Prime to support my Twitch channel, and use my Stronglink link to buy your games and Forza Horizon 6 Premium Editions cheaper than elsewhere while giving a boost to my channel. Whoa. See you very soon in a new video. Take care. Whoa.